Hi, it's Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. Today I thought that I would do something a little bit different, and I have been wanting to do some of the challenges that are out there, and I have a list of challenges that I want to do. I just never seem to find the time to actually sit down and do them. Well, today I'm doing that. And I hope you will craft along with me, either do your own thing, or if you want to do this challenge with me, it's kind of an ongoing thing that should last the whole year. If I do it that long, I don't know if I'll make it, but we'll see. What it is it's a color book challenge. And basically, the person that's running it, that is doing the challenge on her channel, her YouTube name is Cat Hand. That's CATHAND. And it's called the Mixed Media Morsels Color Book Challenge. She has a Facebook group called Mixed Media Morsels, and people can post the pictures that they do of the challenge on her Facebook group. So check out her YouTube channel. She will explain the whole challenge to you, and she's assigning the colors. It's one color a month, and you can go check her out and see how she does it. And I'm sure there's other YouTubers that are doing it. If you search for the color book challenge, I'm sure that you can find other people that are doing it. But I decided to do it, and as with any challenge, I feel like there's a couple ways you can do it. You can do the challenge to the T. Whatever the rules are set by whoever has created the challenge, you do it to the T, follow all the rules, and that's it. And that could be actually a challenge for you. It could be something that you enjoy doing. It could, that could be fun. Or you can take the challenge as it's given and interpret it loosely, or use it for inspiration and kind of do your own thing with it. And I'm kind of doing a little bit of both. And it's something I think that I just need to let go and have some fun with it. There's no purpose to it except for creating art and having fun. It's not a journal I'm going to write in. It's not a journal I'm going to try to sell or give away. It's just for me. It's just to have fun. So if you want to do that and you want to try it, check it out. You can either follow along with me or go check her out and follow along with her, or do your own thing, however you want to do it. But anyway, on hers, she has created her own little book that she's using. And her book, I think, is small. It's a small book that she's using for hers. She shows you in one of her videos how she made the book. It's very similar to making a journal. But what I'm going to use, because I have it and I want to get rid of it and use it up, I could throw it away, but I don't want to throw it away. This is just a booklet from a home place with floor plans of their homes, manufactured homes. I've had this laying around my house for a number of years, many years, because when we first thought about moving up here, we started looking at homes, and we looked at a lot of homes, a lot of places, and I've picked up a lot of stuff like this. So anyway, this is a booklet, and I'm just going to cover it, and this is what I'm going to use for my color book. And so today I'm going to do the cover, and I'm going to do the first color. Now I'm a little bit behind the game because she's already done 3 colors. She started in January, so there's already been 3 colors. But I'm going to play catch up, and I'm going to try to catch up to her and, see if I can catch up. And I don't know if I'll do all 12 months. If she does 12 months, I'll just do it until I get tired of doing it. And maybe I will, and maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I want to just cover this cover right here. And I am looking at 11 and, what is that, about 3/4? I'll just lay it on and cut it off. That's what I'll do. I'm just going to do that. So this is not, you know, anything like super complicated. I need a new glue stick. I have, let me show you what I cleaned my desk off recently. Okay. And it was really nice and clear. You can see I turned over my cutting mat. So I'm using this now. And my whole desk is cleared off. Not totally cleared. I've got my tools and stuff out here, but I took it down to nothing, and it was so nice. One of the things that I did, I have all these glue sticks. Look at all these glue sticks. Isn't this ridiculous? These are all empty. They have, you know, that little bit left in the bottom. Well, a couple of these are still good, but they have that little bit left in the bottom that you have to dig out. And I usually do that when I'm gluing in my glue book, just to use up that extra little bit of glue. When I'm doing something big like this, I want the full glue stick to go across with. But look at all of these that I need to dig out the glue. That's kind of ridiculous. But they were all over my desk. They were scattered everywhere. So at least now they're corralled. And I'm going to start a new glue stick, I think, if I have a big one. And I do. I have a couple of big ones in here. Yeah, that's one. I have to check them to make sure that they are a permanent bond glue stick and not that craft, not the craft, the, what do they make? School glue? The school glue is not any good. I mean, I'm sure it's good for using for something, but not really for crafting because it doesn't hold. It dries up. I guess I should have got this prepared. Oh well, that's the way I roll, you know. Okay. I'm going to just use this scrapbook paper that I found in my stash. This project is another good way to use up your stash. And I think that it's going to help me be a little bit creative. I hope it's going to help me be a little bit creative, because sometimes, you know, I don't know about you, but I get stuck in a rut, and I don't necessarily feel like I'm not in the mood to work on a journal or something real specific, but I want to do something. And a lot of times when I'm in that kind of mood, I'll pull out my glue book and I'll play in my glue book. And that's always fun. I do get bored with it after, you know, a little while, but it is something to do anyway. All right, I'm just going to lay it on there. However it ends up, it ends up. I'm going to try to line up this edge, and then I'll trim off the rest of it. Now, I chose this for my cover because I feel like it has a lot of colors in it. If you watch Kat Hand's video, she creates her own cover. She's a mixed media artist. So she does a lot of different art type of things. And she created her own cover, and she painted on it, and it's really creative and pretty. I use a lot of scrapbook paper because I have a lot of scrapbook paper. Obviously, any kind of project like this is something that you can be creative and come up with your own ideas. You know, you can paint your cover. You can cover it with fabric. You can, I mean, anything. Just, you know, we're all creative. We've all made, well, maybe not all of us, but I mean, we're all creative. Well, that was coming out wrong. We're all creative. What I was going to say is we've all made junk journals, but maybe not all of us. Oh boy, Mary, open mouth, sticking foot. I did not mean that the way that it came out. That was, we are all creative. We are. I feel like we are. Everybody is in some way. And you can become creative if you think that you're not. I hear a lot of people say, but I'm not creative. Yeah, you are. Everybody's creative. So there is my cover. I mean, it's not done. I'm going to do something else to it. I thought about, you know, folding over the paper, but this is going to be my first page. I mean, I could have done it anyway and then covered it. Oh, well, it's too late now. It's done. I'll do something else on this. But one thing that I want to do is ink the edges of it. Now, remember, we're thinking color. This is color, color, color. We're stepping away from the vintage brown and antique looking stuff. We're going bright color here with these. And so I'm going bright, 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 just because that's what color says to me. Now, I know what the first 3 months colors are because I'm 3 months behind, but she doesn't tell you ahead of time what the next month is going to be. And what she tells you is start gathering things with color. If you don't want to do it ahead and try to guess what the colors are, you don't have to do that, obviously, or you can. But I do know, and I'll tell you, if you don't want to hear what the first 3 colors are and you want it to be a surprise as you do it, then mute me now for a minute. Because the first 3 colors are red, teal, and orange. So if you want to start gathering up items for those colors, you can do that. And what I did, I started gathering up colors and I put them in one of these. Is that down on the bottom of everything here? One of these things here. This one I don't have too much for it yet, but I'm working on it. So, you know, have a folder or an envelope or something and just start sticking things in there that are the color. Any colors. You pick colors if you want to pick colors. Do colors, and then when Kat announces the next month color, you'll have them all already. However you want to do it. Okay, so I got this, and I thought that I would put Color Adventure on the cover of mine. What do you think about that? I like it. It's colorful. It's got color. This is a die cut that probably came in a pack of other die cuts that I'm probably not going to use on a page in my book. Just, I don't know, because it's got a lot of colors in it. So I'm going to put that on there. And I need a glue paper. I don't want to get my mat all dirty. I mean, I don't mind if it gets dirty, I can wipe it off, but I don't want to get it all gluey, you know. So today I'm going to do the cover, and I'm going to do the first color, which is red. I originally was going to do this in my glue book, just do, you know, pick different pages for the different colors, but I changed my mind, decided to do it in this separate book here. And then I pulled out these stickers, and I'm going to do color up there. You know what? I don't know if this glue is going to stick down real good. I might need something to cover the edges of this. Maybe some washi tape or something. I don't know. I'll have to see how it holds up. Okay. I'm going to use different colors for the word color. So C, right, that one's green. I could do this C, O, L, they're not the best colors. This R is used and this R is kind of dull. I was hoping brighter. Let me see what else I have, because those, not quite enough color for me, I think. I have a ton of letter stickers. Oh, how about this? Do I have... This one will work, I think. There's some color, right? C. Yep. O. L. O. R. Yep. Okay. We're going to do that. I don't know how much room I need here. I'll just put it lightly in case I need to move it. C. O. L. Not perfectly centered, but I'm okay with that. All right. I think that that's like, I can always add some things to this as I go along. I'm thinking maybe some, maybe something of here, or these. Maybe these would be better. I need different colors though. There's some pinks. I don't know, just throw them around on here. What do you think? Doesn't really matter like where they go, right? There's some red. That's pretty random, huh? Here's a purple. I want the purple one. One lone purple one. And I don't know. I can just add things to it as I go along too. If I run across anything that I feel like kind of hits me to put on the page, I can do that. Remember, as with any art, any creativity, you just do your own thing. With something like the challenges, yeah, there's rules, but sometimes you just got to go against the rules and go with your own creativity. Not that this is not against any rules, what I'm doing here. It's just the way I'm doing it. Okay, so there's my cover. So I'm going to start on the first page, which is red, is the first color. Now, I have a big spread here, and I was going to originally do one side of the page. If I do that, that gives me enough pages in the book for 12 months. But I don't know if I want like the colors next to each other like that. I kind of want the whole spread, but now that I've got it open and really looking at it, that's a big That's a lot of area to cover. So I think that I am going to just do one side of the page. The colors will be next to each other. They're probably not going to flow. They're not going to go, but I don't care. That's the way I'm going to do it. So we're just going to do this side of the page. So this is red, is the first color. I have a couple of pieces of red scrapbook paper that I pulled out that I thought that I could use as the background. But then I got thinking about it and I was like, maybe I'll just kind of collage them on there. But then I would need more red paper, which I'm sure I have. I actually have scraps sorted by color, so I can just pull out my red drawer and do that. So I think maybe I will do that. And I'm just going to start, and I'm just going to tear. I'm going to just tear pieces and put them on there. If you go to the Facebook group, Mixed Media Morsels, I believe is the name of the Facebook group, people are posting their pages, their collages there. And some of them are, oh my goodness, they're so, I don't know how they do it. It looks so put together. You know what I mean? Sometimes my collaging just looks very mishmash. It doesn't look like it has a, I don't know, a theme or a look or something. It's just kind of thrown on there, which I guess is okay. I wish that mine did look a little bit more put together. I'm not sure how you achieve that look. I guess I should do a little bit of research and look at collage artists. There are collage artists. They could probably tell me if there's like a certain formula or something for collaging to make it look that way. I don't know. And then I watched some other people and they appear to be just kind of, you know, picking things and putting it on there, and it still looks like it's meant to be that way. This is kind of glossy paper, so I'm hoping that this is all going to stick down really well, that I won't have to resort to doing something else. I don't know. You know what I thought maybe I would do with this, though? I think I might put a little bit of book pages behind and then collage on top of that, too. If that will give it some kind of a look. I don't know. I'm just kind of, you can put other colors on your collage as long as the main color, the primary color, is the color of the color of the month. So as long as I have mostly red, I can go ahead and put some book paper under here. Most of it's going to get covered anyway, so you know, it doesn't really it's okay to have that, and I think it adds a little bit of visual interest if it's not like a solid sea of red. I think that would be too much. Now what I did was I went around my room here and I dug out as much red stuff as I could think of. I don't think I have really enough to do the whole page. Maybe I do. I don't know. But I went around and I gathered up red everything. And you'll see some of the things that I'm going to put on the page. And I kind of like that. And that's what I'm using. that works really well right there. So I'd be interested to see your take on this little challenge if you decide to do it. I am going to... you can use hashtags on YouTube, right? I'm pretty sure you can. I think that they work. I'll have to go back to Kat's video and see if she uses a hashtag. It's probably MMM Book of Color, I think. And I'll include it down in the description below so that we can use that hashtag. And if you do one, comment below that you're doing it with the hashtag, and I'll go and look for it and find yours, because I think that this is just going to be a fun little challenge and something that we can do together. And look at each other's work, you know. I think that'll be fun. And like I said, she did start it in January. I'm a little late to the party, but it's not too late to catch up. You know, if we want to follow along with her. That's that. Oh, wait. Let me put this on somewhere, too. Put it down here. I'm hearing my chair squeaking, and I am so sorry if you can hear that and it's annoying. I'm going to, if I remember, try to put some oil on it so it doesn't do that. Or have another chair. I can switch it out with my other chair if I can't oil it. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I've had these chairs for a long time, and I think they're just getting old. I keep saying I'm going to get a new one, but I haven't done it yet. Let's see. How do I want to do this one? I like the torn edges. And these rulers are good sometimes, like if you want a straight torn edge like that. That's a nice tear. And this particular one has a small torn edge. I guess you call it a torn edge or deckled edge or whatever this is called. And then on the other side it has this bigger one. I actually found this and another one. Here's my other one, which I haven't used yet. I'm not sure how it comes out. Maybe I'll try it. I found these at a thrift store. And it's funny because I was, you know, I watch other videos and I'm watching these other people that have these tear rulers. And I thought to myself, I have one of those, or I had one years ago from scrapbooking. I used them a little bit back then, and I haven't used them since. And I'm thinking, well, where are they? They got to be here somewhere. I searched my whole room. Like, I just don't even, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. They're just gone. And I'm not a person who gets rid of things. I don't think I would have gotten rid of it. Now, maybe they're here somewhere, and I just don't know where they are. Maybe I got rid of them. Maybe I gave them to somebody. I don't know. But I don't have them anymore. So it was right after that. And I told myself, okay, that's something, if I see them in the thrift stores, I'm going to grab them. And up until that point, I had not seen any in the thrift stores. Well, it was like right after that, the next week or something. Go into a thrift store and there they are. I was like, oh my goodness, somebody is listening to me. It was really funny. And that's happened with so many things. I'll say something, oh, I haven't seen such and such a thing in a long time or something. And the next thing I know, there it is. We were out kayaking, and I said to my husband, we don't see too many alligators on this river. And he says, no, I think it might be too busy for him or something. And then like 2 minutes later, he says, well, there's one right there behind you. I turned and there's an alligator just swimming along. And I was like, oh my God, how does that happen? It was really funny. We laughed about that. And we've done that about so many other things. The other day we were talking about, every year we have a big party here. My son his birthday is in May, and he has a whole bunch of friends whose birthdays are in May. So one year we started a tradition of doing a party for the May birthdays. And we call it a fest. And so we have this fest every year. And we have it here. And I like to put out yard games and things for people to do. And I need another color paper here. And so I like to put out different things like that. And my husband had made a cornhole game quite a few years ago. And it's broken. One of the legs is broken, and it's in bad shape. The wood is kind of warped. And how about that? I guess I could use that. And so he said, just the other day, as we're thinking about things we need to do for this party coming up, he said, we need to keep our eyes open for a cornhole game. And I said, oh yeah. We don't see them very often. If they're at the estate sales, they get snatched up pretty quickly, I think. And you know, same with the thrift stores. It's not something that we see very often. That very, like, not next day, but that weekend, or that week when we're out at the thrift stores, usually when we go thrifting, he has certain things that he looks for. He goes in, he looks for them, and he's in and out in a hurry. And he'll go sit out in the car and wait for me. Well, this particular day, we go to this thrift store, and we go in, we do our thing. I go out to go to the car, and he's not there. I'm like, well, he must have found something, because usually he's out there before me. So I'm standing there waiting, and he comes out, and what does he have in his hand but a cornhole game? I was like, well, this is weird. It's like, do we just say it and it pops up for us? What's up with that? I wish I had $1 million, but that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. Hey, you know what? Somebody just won $15 million in a scratch-off ticket from the Jiffy store down the street from us. Can you believe that? $15 million. I live in a small town in the country, and I'm gonna say something that's not gonna sound very nice. But if you live around here, you know. The people that frequent that particular store, it's just a little rinky-dink little convenience store. Yay for the owners of that, because they're getting $30,000. But the people that go there, and this is going to sound bad, but it's just the plain truth, are a lot of not necessarily homeless people, because I don't think they're homeless, but they're meth heads. We have a lot of that area where that store is has a lot of rundown trailers, and that's what lives there, is the meth heads, or they live in the woods near there. And that's who frequents that store. We don't even go in that store because of the trashy people that are in there. So if it's somebody like that that won, oh gosh, I hope, please use that money to get yourself straightened out. And if you're a druggie, get off the drugs and do something with that money to enhance your life. That would be so awesome and so wonderful. You know, I don't deny somebody something like that. Hey, you know, you won. That's great. Please do something to benefit yourself with that, you know. I think that how awesome for somebody in that kind of a position to win something like that that can help them so much. Okay, here's my background. Now, what do I have? Where's my red stuff to put on there? I really should have gotten more. I just kind of picked out some things that I already had. And I may have to go grab a magazine or something to find more images, because this isn't going to be enough to do anything with. I think I need a focal point. And I don't really have a real focal point with these images. I have some fruit. I have tomatoes. I have this. I really like that. I want that on there somewhere. I have some raspberries. I have these tickets. I like the tickets. I'm going to put those on there, I think. And I had, this is some stuff that I had cut out for my junk journal, not junk journal, my glue book. I have a lot of fruit. I think I'm going to have to put a lot of fruit on here. I kind of like it, but see, it's not flowing for me. I have this. I thought was kind of cool. I'll put him on there somewhere. I'm just not really, this isn't like hitting me. I have this is kind of cool. I think I'll cut that out a little bit better. And see, here's where my problem comes in, is that it's not that it's not being a perfectionist. I don't think. I think it's just my expectations are higher than my capabilities. No, that sounds really defeating. That's not right. I want to achieve a certain look, and I'm not sure how to achieve it. Does that sound better? I think you know what I'm talking about, because some of you probably feel the same way. I have trouble with the confidence in my creativity, maybe. And I shouldn't, but that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm trying something different, and I'm trying to let it free me. I'm trying to let go of those insecurities and those doubts about myself, about my creativity, and just go with it. That's what I'm trying to do. And I think that this type of thing is a good way to do that. Do I want the whole thing? I think I just want to here. So, do you have that same problem? And how do you solve that problem within your own thought processes? Because it is something that I do struggle with. And we probably all do. And it's not always. Sometimes I will, I'll do something and I'll look at it and I'll say, oh, I really like that. I think it came out really nice. I like those berries on there. That looks good. Maybe once I cut them out like that, they look better. Let me cut this a little bit closer. I don't want to cut it too close, because I like the white border around it. I think it'll help it stand out a little bit on the page. So I don't want to cut it completely real close. I'm going to cut that off though. See, it doesn't stand out. If I put it against the real red. I think that's one of the challenges, one of the tricks, is getting your, since we're using all the same color, getting the red to stand out against the red. And you can use other colors, or you can use black or white to make things stand out. I think that that helps a lot. I've seen some of the pages, like, you know, one of the colors is well, guess what? You're going to hear what the other colors are. I have to talk about them because I know what they are, and they're going to be in part of the conversation. So if you don't want to hear it, maybe mute the video. I don't know. But anyway, so like I saw people do like their orange pages where they had a little bit of green in with it, just a little bit, and it helps. And maybe like one color would help to make it pop. So what could I use with this red to make it pop? I don't know. Okay, I know this isn't very interesting for you, but hopefully you're crafting along. Maybe you're even doing your own color. Let me know if you're doing this along with me. If you, you know, maybe you started the video and you saw what it was going to be and you stop. You can stop it and you can go and gather your stuff up and start your own book. And do that, watch the video and do it along with me. That would be kind of fun, I think. Okay, tickets. Oh, I like the tickets there. How about right here? Okay. This isn't showing up good now. Maybe he'll go there. I'm going to just glue some of this stuff down because if I don't just do it, I'll be here all day just moving things around and I'll never get it done. So what would be the point? I'm just, maybe the next color, I'll pay a little bit more attention to the things that I gather and try to come up with a, maybe not a specific theme, but yeah, a kind of a theme so that it all flows a little better when I put it together. Maybe I'll do that. The next color is teal. So maybe when I'm looking for my teal things, I'll look for things that will flow a little better. And that's another thing I'm noticing on the Facebook group where people are posting their pictures of their collages, that as with each color, each month, they are getting, I don't want to say better because any of it is good, but they seem to be doing that, having more purpose with it, coming up with kind of a theme. Now, I don't know if that was the intention of the whole challenge, but I think that's kind of cool if along the way you are thinking more about it maybe and in your own mind getting better. I don't know. But maybe that's the way it's like supposed to work. That as you go along, you kind of pick up a few more ideas and skills. And I don't want it to be completely in the middle of that. So, you know, none of these, they're not the same thing. Well, that makes perfect sense, Mary. They're not the same, like they're not all plants, or they're not all birds, or they're not all, you know, I've got like such a variety of things here that it's, I don't know. Is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. I have this label here that I like. Oh, I kind of like that there. I don't know. I'm trying to, see, this is where I'm having difficulty. I'm trying to just go with the flow and just kind of let it go and just glue, put it all together. Stop thinking about it. That's what I'm trying to do. But I keep thinking that it's not right, but it is right. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. I have this. I found in my stuff. It's like a round frame thing. I thought I'd put a couple of these circles on there somewhere. But again, we're hitting the red on red. It's not standing out real well. Maybe because of the circles in the background. They're just not going. Maybe once I have a few more things on here, I can like frame something. I don't know. Okay, that didn't work. I have this as something, a stamp or something somebody sent me in a Happy Mail. I'll cut these out and put them on there somewhere. I know I'm fussy cutting on camera. Oh well. You're crafting, right? So there's other challenges out there that I've seen people doing that I want to do. I just haven't, like I said, I haven't had the chance or the time to just kind of sit down and explore them and then do them. I have a few written down. So if I get to them, you'll probably see those in the future videos. If I don't get to them, you'll never see them. Did it. Oh, Mary, you're so funny sometimes. There? I guess, I don't know. So this is a good way to use up some stuff that you have around. Maybe it's something that you like it, but you're not really sure where or how you're going to use it. So this is a good way to use it. Or stuff that, I don't know, you've just accumulated. Maybe you've got 15 of something and you can only use so many of them in your junk journals before you get tired of using them. I think I'm just going to put this down here like that. Okay. So yeah, this is a good way to kind of use it up. So those of you that regularly do collages, is there like a rule of thumb? Is there like a formula or something for doing it and getting it to look decent? I was thinking, I wonder if it's like you put things down large to small. Like you put your large things down first, your background, and then maybe a larger focal point picture, and then small things around it. Is that how you're supposed to do it? I don't know. I didn't really have a focal point picture for this. So maybe I'll put some more of these on here. So I don't know if that's like something that you're supposed to do. Maybe I'll try that with the next color. Have kind of a focal point picture to go, not necessarily in the middle, but just to be what everything is goes around it. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I really need more stuff on this page, I think. But I'm not going to, like, right now, while I'm filming, I'm not going to go try to find more stuff, because that's just going to interrupt the filming, and I don't want you to get bored while I'm out there looking for stuff. So I'm going to go with what I have right here. And if I find some more stuff, maybe I'll add it on when I do the teal page. I'll come back and add some more stuff to the red page. I don't know if you're supposed to do that in the actual official rules of the challenge, but I'm allowing myself to do it because I haven't quite got the hang of it all yet. I know it needs more. I grabbed these things out of my little snippet jar, but I don't know. I don't know where I should put them. Should I just be very, very, very random? Just put them wherever? Are things supposed to touch? I'm guessing things should touch, right? I kind of like that. Kind of hanging down there. I don't know. Huh. I'm thinking too much. I know. But I don't know what to do. My raspberries. Do I sound whiny? Oh my god, I don't mean to sound whiny. Oh, that looks cute there. Ta-da, I got something. Why do I keep picking that one up? I keep picking up the same glue stick that has no glue in it. Oops. Oh, I glued it down. Okay, I got it. Where did I have it? Up here. But up underneath this. A little bit tucked up there. One thing that I kind of thought of that I want to do with this is I want to put on each page a ribbon that hangs down with a little charm or dangly thing or something on it. So pull out this ribbon. I want to use this one. Now I have to figure out what is going to be the best way to attach the ribbon so that it stays there. I don't know if I want to put a bunch of staples in. Maybe I'll just glue and washi tape, maybe. So I have this ribbon, and I have this little thing. This came off of an earring. This earring, this is some gaudy earring, let me tell you. I had this. This was on here. And this is the earring. Holy cow, that thing is big, and it's a clip-on. Ah, that's going to kill your ear. I don't know how old this thing was. Probably pretty darn old. It's not gold. I don't think I have to worry about it being gold. It's just costume jewelry. But holy cow. Can you imagine wearing that? I can't. Not my style. But the little dangles are really cool. So I took that off of there and I'm putting it on here. I'm just going to attach it, just tie it on there. And I'm going to have that hang down. And I think I'm going to do that for each page in each color. And have a different little bead or something hanging down for each color. Do you think that's a good idea? I think that'd be kind of fun. Just to kind of add a little bit of something to the book. My fumbly fingers. There we go. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be. And then I'm going to cut this up here. I could even have some of it sticking out the top if I wanted to. All right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put just a little bit of glue at the top here. And then I will also tape it down. See if that will hold that in place. And I think I'll use maybe this. I'll try it. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. We shall see. Maybe the next time that I pull out the book, it'll all fall apart. Yeah, this tape's not the best stickiness. All right. You think that'll stay on there? If not, I'll figure out a different way to attach it. You know, it's got a little bit of weight to it because it has the dangly thing on there. But when the book is closed, imagine that with all the ribbons. It could have been a little bit longer, but that's all right. Imagine it with all the things dangling down and then a little bit of the ribbon sticking out at the top. Yeah, I should have made that just a titch longer, but that's all right. It still dangles. So there's the red. I think that'll work. Okay. I still feel I need more on here, but I don't know. I don't know what to put on here. I have this bird. He could go on there somewhere. Maybe he'll go right there. I don't know. I feel like I'm not super successful on this particular page. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying. The next video will be, it may not be the next video you see, but the next video of this series will be the teal page. Now this, see this gray? I kind of like that with the red, so that could be like my second color. I don't know. I brought out some more washi tape. I thought I could add some washi tape to the page too. This was the red washi tape that I have. Since I put this up here, I think I'll put some down at the bottom too. So use all of your sources. your ribbon, your washi tape, pictures cut from magazines, scrapbook paper, trim, I mean anything, whatever you have, whatever you can find. Die cut stickers, whatever. Then I think I'm going to put some of this somewhere. This is sparkly. That'll add a little bit of something to the page. Maybe up here. I don't know. I need more images or something. I'll find some more. And when I come back to do the teal page, I'll add these, add them to this red page and to finish it up. Or at least, you know, add to it. And then I think I want some of the same over here. Now I'm being really, really random. But that's what we're supposed to do. Okay. Every little bit adds to it. This guy's kind of weird looking. I don't know if I want him on there. I got my tomatoes, but I'm trying to be too trying to make it make too much sense, and I shouldn't, because that's not the way I should be doing it. All right, so I have this little applique. I thought I would put on here somewhere too, like that. That goes good there. And I have these buttons. Problem with the buttons is I have to use a different glue to stick them on there, because none of these glues work very well. What do you think? Buttons? Yay? Nay? It needs to be up here. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Mary, just stick them on there. What are you debating? I don't know. Yeah, I'm being too weird. I really like that one right there. It doesn't matter, Mary. Put them down there. All right, so I'm using this super fabric adhesive, and it says it's for fabric, but it does glue this these buttons down really well. It's like a super glue, and it stinks. And you only need a tiny little bit. So I tend to use it quite quickly and then close it up, because oh my gosh, it stinks really bad. And it's probably not good if you get it on your hands. Oh no. I got it like all over the button. No. There. And it like comes pouring out of the thing. It's kind of a pain in the butt, this stuff, but when you need something to adhere really, really good, it works. See, I mean, they're already pretty much down there. It does have to dry. All right, I think that I'm gonna call this done for now, only because I'm kind of at a loss. I'm not really sure what else to put on there. I know it's not done. I know it needs something, but I don't exactly know what. So that's cute, isn't it? I think I'm going to put that on there. So anyway, I'm going to call this, oh gosh, I just put my scissors in my glue. I'm going to call this page as done as it's going to be for the moment. I am going to look when I do my gather my stuff for the next page, which is teal. So go ahead and gather your teal stuff for the next page. And I'm going to look and see if I can find an image or something that I can make more as a focal point on this page. Because I think that's how I want to do these, is to have some kind of a focal point and collage around it. I don't know if that's like the way you're supposed to do collaging or not. I don't know. I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go along. But that's I think what I'm going to do. So I hope you got the gist of this challenge, even though I didn't explain it 100% well. I hope you got the gist of it, and I hope that you're making your own color book and following along, or go to Cat Hand. She's got a couple. She has an introduction video, and then she has another video with some tips about where to gather stuff and things like that. And then she's got a video for each color. So go and watch her videos, and she'll give you some good ideas and stuff to do. And follow along with me as I kind of fumble through this challenge, and show me yours. I'll put a hashtag down below, and I don't know, let's see what we can do. I would love to kind of go forward with this and do this next page a little bit smoother, a little bit more put together or something. But that's what we are. That's what we're doing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and hit that notification button so that you know when I put up new videos, whether they're haul videos or a challenge video or craft along or whatever I decide to throw up there. That's what I'm throwing up there. Come along with me on this color adventure, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.